Say what I want like I'm Taylor. My kind of white like Taylor. Swear. Taylor.
We're back. I know just reacted. We're getting to Tom McDonald with the full Newsmax interview. You guys already know we react to interviews here at the LJ's React stage as well. Okay. Also reacted to some Tom McDonald music prior. Okay. Shout out the Hangover Gang. You guys should already know I want no smoke. I'm here for the breakdowns, as some individuals have been able to tell. You know what I'm saying? Here to break these down, listen to the words. We keep it a stack here at LJ's Reacts. Okay, whatever he's saying, I'm not just going with the curve because people look at him and say, you know, well, you gonna look at him and see. I ain't gonna spoil it for you personally because she's never seen Tom McDonald, so we outside with those. But if you don't like the video, what are you gonna do for it?
So if I don't like the video, I'm gonna knock it out of here. Out of here.
Okay.
And if I do like it, I'm gonna let it rip.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Let that thing blow in broad day, you know what I'm saying? Catching a PD in the AM. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But why don't you tell them your name before we get into it?
My name is Aphrodite. I make music, I throw events, and I do a lot of really cool stuff. So tap in with your girl.
That's Lord.
Humans make controls. That's a clip from rapper Tom McDonald. His new song, Sheeple, is now trending on YouTube as the 7th most watched music video. That's right. Right now, an anti-woke rap song is trending while calling out the political establishment. But you won't see this music video on mainstream television, of course. You won't hear the song on the radio if you haven't heard it.
That's like, she was like a big thing of his. He's like, he takes a stand on just things in general. Wokeness, racism, black versus white. Yeah, like that's like his thing, you know. He's probably not gonna ever be like a mainstream rapper to where like he'll be on Billboard stuff.
Sounds
because
controversial.
Very, yeah.
Okay.
Very.
Tom McDonald sounds like old McDonald's son.
Okay. Had a farm.
Maybe. Apparently he's a radical instead.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I don't think he has a farm. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. You been on a farm before?
Green Meadows.
I don't even know what that means.
Green Meadows Farm. Who hasn't been there? Like as a kid during a school trip, I took you to Green Meadows Farm.
So I've been on the farm in a school trip. I never knew the name of the farm.
It was Green Meadows Farm.
How do you know that?
Because they used to
I could have went to a fancy farm.
That is true. They would do it every year at my school.
Oh, every year. See, that's what I'm saying.
Green Meadows.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Every year, y'all go to a farm, that budget must have been very low. Y'all couldn't go nowhere else other than, like, I went different places. I went to a farm one time.
They had it as an option. You didn't have to go.
But damn, I need some more options. Like, the only trip y'all can go to is a farm. Like, yeah, let's go watch some cows again.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Music video on mainstream television, of course. You won't hear the song on the radio. If you haven't heard of him before, that's likely why. But it's important to point out that people are listening, Mercy.
Yes, they are, Jen. And that scares the living daylights out of the establishment and their complicit allies. The establishment wants you to listen to musical acts that help push their agenda. They fear free-thinking truth tellers like Tom McDonald, and he's not afraid to call them out for it.
I can like tell when someone's reading a teleprompter, and it was just very obvious to me. She's reading a teleprompter, you know.
That help push their agenda. They fear free-thinking
Especially
truth
that pause.
tellers like Tom McDonald, and he's not afraid to call them out for it.
He's not afraid to call them out.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump.
Nah, he was spinning just now, though. I ain't gonna lie. Think he was spinning? I don't think she thinks he was spinning.
I get his point. Yeah. Was it like bars like, "Oh damn, that was fire"? No, but I'm listening.
But he was talking though.
He was.
You just don't like what he was saying.
I don't necessarily disagree. I feel like I was just letting him build context because, like, why is he talking about this? Like, what?
Okay, that's him though. Like, that's his genre of music. He attacks really every song I've read to of his was some level of controversy. It's like I don't. He has songs where it's less controversial, but like for the most part, there's still a level of controversy to it. It's like I haven't heard a song from his where like, and I'm sure they exist, but I haven't heard a song of his where he's just like rapping about like life with his mom or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always about some level of like political satire or like attacking racism, or he made a song rapping to Eminem. Like he just be just doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just touch on the Cardi B part of what he said. That's a fact. They got Cardi B, and shout out to Cardi B. You feel me? No, it's not this Cardi B. This is just a acknowledgement of the BS that's going on. You feel me? Kids are some of the most, or if not the most, easily influenced people on the planet, right? So you throw Cardi B and her thick ass and all the things that she be talking about in a kid's face. You know how many kids I know that know the words to WAP? That's crazy. As a kid, my mom got mad at me if I listened to songs with curses. Yeah. There is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds that know the words to WAP. You don't even know what a wet pussy is. What is the WAP? You don't even know what the WAP is. That's a gun in the UK. But like, you know what I'm saying?
A WAP.
The WAP.
That's the WAP, bro.
Ooh, that was a bad accent. I tried to do it. Well, they're not gonna get mad because they Caucasian for the most part. Well, American. I mean, they're American for the most part. You know. Well, I don't know. I'm sure Tom McDonald's fans are widespread, but I'm keeping it stacked. For the most part, I couldn't name you one other black person other than myself and Vivid, who we also react to Tom McDonald on the Mercer Voice podcast channel. I'm saying, so you can check that out. If you got us far in the video too, make sure you smash that joint. Okay, smash it. Turn on the post notification bell. Show you every time we drop a new damn video. Okay, subscribe to the channel. But we outside.
It's your murderous mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump.
Okay, I'm going to have to learn that rap, Jen. But let's welcome rapper, songwriter, and former professional wrestler Tom McDonald to the show.
Why is that what he looks like?
See, that's what I'm saying. And honestly, you guys real? Way more tattoos. Yeah, super real. And he has tattoos on his eyelids. He has way more tattoos on his body.
Like, why? What does that even say? Hog?
Hangover gang. That's why it says, you know. I don't think you want them to get mad at you.
Hangover gang?
Yeah, they would.
But why did he tattoo it on his bottom lip? Like.
Yeah, I've definitely said that before too, though. This man has way too many tattoos. Well, I would say way too many. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. You know, that's just me personally. My personal preference would be to not do that. You know what I'm saying? But
and is that supposed to be like barbed wire on his forehead? Like, what is that?
These are good questions.
I'm like, I have questions.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what he has to say.
These are good questions. I'm not letting.
Welcome.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Wonderful.
Great to have you.
Yeah, we were trying to dance to your music.
I don't know if they were glad they didn't. The control room didn't cut to that. It wouldn't have been pretty.
Let me ask you. It's great to have you on. But most of these rap songs that so many of our kids listen to, they're about partying, sex, taking drugs, or violence. I mean, what inspired you to get political?
Well, sort of when I got my first start rapping and getting into the music industry, I was kind of doing the same thing as everybody else. I was sort of emulating the stuff that I was listening to. So I was making music about all that same stuff, parties and girls and money and cars and all that type of stuff. But I sort of had like I had a problem with alcohol. I was living the stuff I was writing about. I was partying all the time. I was drinking really heavy. And essentially that led to a really acute mental breakdown about 5 years ago. And that I stopped making music for almost 2 years. And that was a real, come to Jesus moment for me, where I had to figure out what I was made of. And when I came out of that, I sort of knew that I didn't want to make the same. And when I came out of that, I sort of knew. I was literally like all the type of stuff he be rapping about, like transphobia.
Yeah.
Like white privilege, sexism.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but, being that he's a white guy, talks about that type of stuff. It's interesting to me, you feel me?
That is interesting. That's why I'm like, I kind of want to hear what he has to say, but
And his appearance as well, you feel me?
Yeah.
You see him walking down the block. And y'all, so you walking this way, he walking that way. It's just y'all two on the block. Or are you crossing the street?
No, I'm just gonna look at him like, what's up with that guy?
Are you gangster? He said, I'm looking him dead in his eyes.
Was made of. And when I came out of that, I sort of knew that I didn't want to make the same music that I had been making previously. I didn't want to perpetuate the same sorts of, poor moral standard and destructive behavior that had landed me like so deep down in a hole. So I just started making music about the things that I just really care about, and that's social issues and some political stuff and mental health and addiction, just things that are relevant to me that inspire positive change.
Yeah, Tom, your music condemns wokeness, as you mentioned. You blast the mainstream corporate media. You call out America's culture wars on the issues like preferred pronouns, but you don't label yourself a conservative or a Republican. Can you explain that?
Yeah, I think, I think sort of where the conservatives and the Republicans are these days, I think a lot of their sort of beliefs and ideologies are really just common sense. So I like to think of myself as a little bit of a free thinker and an independent thinker. And it just so happens that a lot of the things that I feel personally are reiterated and affirmed by people that have conservative values. And I think that...
Are you a conservative or a radical list? Is that what it is?
I think it's just radical.
Okay.
Are you asking me if
Yeah, I'm
I'm
asking
radical?
A conservative or
I
radical?
would...
I think is a conservative radical, or I don't know. I don't follow about this.
I'm pretty sure radical is like completely radical, which would also mean not democratic, right? I'm not good with politics. Bear with me here. All I know is that conservatives want to protect the things they own, and that's why they're the rich ones. And radicals, I feel like I associate radicals with people who are just completely against government. You know what I mean? Like radical, just fuck the government, fuck your rules. We should start our own police forces, kind of thing. That's right.
So you like rules?
I think we need rules.
Okay. So you're not radical, you're conservative.
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Reiterated and affirmed by people that have conservative values. And I think that it's more that it's just common sense more than anything else.
Yeah, you make a lot of sense there. It's also, I call it just simply American, and not just conservative. But here you've got and have attracted a large following with your messaging and art. You have millions of YouTube subscribers, free-thinking Americans like Roseanne Barr even follow you on social media. You're a big threat to the establishment. I can't imagine cancel culture hasn't knocked up.
I'm confused what I was like. Was that supposed to be like, she phrased that like an accomplishment?
Yeah.
I
I was trying to see where she was going.
Like it didn't lead to anything.
After you said the whole teleprompter thing too, I feel like she's just like reading and doesn't know how to manage her tone of voice.
No, see, I'm telling you, like,
what's going on.
I can literally, I can tell stuff like that. Especially because she's not reading with pace. She's reading and just blocks like this.
When someone reads the teleprompter too fast, I feel like that's what's happening to her.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should say something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's not really saying things with much expression too. I can just tell she's capping. Like after the song played, she's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta learn the lyrics to that one." What? like what are you talking about?
But she said we were just gonna dance to your song or something.
Yeah, like what are you talking? Like that song is not one that you know what I'm saying. It's not a dance song. It's not one that I think you want to know the lyrics to. Because you're not finna say that Cardi B line. You're not doing it. I know you're not doing it. You know, you're scary. Right. But you know what I'm saying? Then you talking about some even Roseanne Barr follows you on Instagram. Like what? Okay. What does that mean? Like Roseanne Barr can follow him on Instagram and actually probably never see his posts.
Literally.
Like she can follow him and never see his post. His post can never be her algorithm. Madam. Whatever your name is, like
Miss Lady.
Miss Lady. Like I don't know, somebody should tell you something.
To the establishment. I can't imagine cancel culture hasn't knocked on your door and tried to censor you.
Literally dozens and dozens and dozens of times. But the thing is, it's just like I'm 100% independent. I write all my own songs. I make all my own beats. My girlfriend shoots all my own music videos. We distribute my music and all my merchandise by ourselves. There is no interference by the music industry. There is no music industry resources that get used. So it's really hard to cancel somebody that's self-made and that controls every aspect of their career. It doesn't stop them completely, but it makes it difficult. Like I released an album earlier this year with a song on it called New World Order. That was the 4th or 5th most trendingest video on YouTube. And if you looked at the actual video on my page, it said trending at number 5 or number 4, whatever it was. And if you went to the actual YouTube trending page, it actually went 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now they just completely omitted my video, our video, off the trending charts. So, you know, it's not.
Nah, that's crazy.
That is pretty crazy. But why?
Because you know the type of stuff he's talking about? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's shaking the room. They don't like people shaking the room. You shaking the room.
Damn,
He getting
number 5 though, that's pretty crazy.
Nah,
It should
he's-
be top 10 and then they still something.
he's went trending several times. Like he gets millions of views on every video. So he, you know, that's OD though. Like damn, that's super OD. You know, they definitely, that's censorship at its finest. That's why I always tell people, like, you really can't get upset about it. I don't even think he's upset about it either though, but you really can't get upset about it because it's not your platform.
Yeah.
It's not your platform. You know, at the end of the day, I think Tom McDonald, and I think every artist and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? No, you're right now. But yeah, like, I think every artist should invest in a platform that is away from all the other platforms, so that whatever artist or whatever fan is invested in you enough, they'll go to your specific platform. You know what I'm saying? Because say he say something crazy about the wrong person, the same way Kanye did, they take you off all their stuff because you not them. You know what I'm saying? Imagine somebody come to your crib and say, "Yo, I bought this crib now. It's my house." It's like, whoa, what are you talking about? I'm paying rent here. I'm paying mortgage on this house. Like, what do you mean? Like, you gonna try to tell me you bought it now? You know what I'm saying? You can't dictate how people can run their stuff. So that's good that he has everything in his own like rotation and type stuff. You don't got to use the music industry money, cause that's really how they lock you in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put you in debt forever. You know what I'm saying? Literally, yeah. Shelf you over for your life. You know what I'm saying? Unless you make it hits, which is very hard to make. You get one hit
back to back. Yeah,
you got to get back to back hits, because if not, you're gonna be just known off that one hit forever, and people won't stop referring you to that one hit. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if y'all gonna know what this individual is. If you do, dope. It's more so for the anecdote. But I was at an event the other day. Capella Gray, he has a song named Gallus. You guys check it out if you don't know what it is. Good song. And I'm sure he can make money performing that song probably for the rest of his life, right? But he was performing it at the event, and he was like, "Yo, I know y'all like Gallus, but I got a new album dropping. I bumped a new album. Guys. Like, check out the new songs." Because I was saying, like, you got the hit. It was cool. And the time, it feels good. You got a hit. But then it's like, damn.
Now they only know.
They only know that hit, and they were only referring to me as the Gallus guy, or like they only know me for Gallus. I could drop mad dope songs. They're not gonna care because they're not Gallus. You know what I'm saying? So, thanks.
Our video off the trending charts. So, it's not impossible for them to interfere, but being independent as I am, it makes it a lot more difficult for them. And Grammys and red carpets are really cool, but being able to have total artistic freedom and remain true to myself is way cooler. So.
Hey, Tom, I've only got about 30 seconds, but do you have a message for people out there who are maybe afraid to speak out against the establishment, afraid of the backlash that they might receive?
Yeah, man. Say it. Stand up and speak out against the mainstream narrative. Speak out against these people. The worst thing that could happen is somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, you're canceled now." And your answer to that is, "No, I'm not." And that's it.
I love it. Tom McDonald.
I don't think that's true either, though.
Yeah.
They could, like,
you can't just be like, no,
try to kill you.
Because, yeah, you are. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do gotta like prevail. I think that in canceled scenarios, you need to apologize if you've upset people.
See, that I don't agree with. Because at the end of the day, if you stand, you have to stand on what you said, though, to me personally. Unless you really are apologetic about it. But don't just apologize if people are coming at you. Because me personally, people tried to cancel me hella times. And if I didn't apologize, not one time.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I said things that I wouldn't take back because I was not trying to offend anybody.
Yeah.
So if I have no intention of offending you watching this video, but you get offended, what am I apologizing for? Or I can say I apologize, but then if I didn't really mean it,
yeah,
it's not sincere. You know, I can tell you, yo, I'm so sorry I hurt your feelings. But then in the back of my head, I don't care because I meant what I said. Yeah. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you really didn't mean it or you spoke out of character, then all right, cool. Apologize all you want. But I that's what the cancel culture, they try to bully you into apologizing if that's really what you meant.
Yeah.
But just because it hurt them and hurt their feelings or something, now, we should apologize.
No, yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really necessarily agree with that because I can hurt your feelings right now and not mean to hurt your feelings. And I apologize, but then what? Your feelings still hurt, and I know I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But you got an apology, so now you're like, okay, at least apologize. But you may still be hurt, and I still didn't give a fuck. So what's
the purpose?
What's the purpose?
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like words when they actually mean things.
That's fair enough.
That was Tom McDonald speaking on Newsmax. You know what I'm saying? And he was going down and dirty with those. You know what I'm saying? How'd you feel about those?
About what?
About what he said?
The interview?
Well,
I mean, the song. The song was
interview.
Okay.
It wasn't about the song. It was about the song, but yeah.
Okay, the interview was cool. I feel like he made valid points. He didn't say anything that made me dislike him.
Okay.
I heard all of 8 bars of the song. It didn't sound like that great of a song, but as a person, based off the interview, he seems cool, not upsetting. He doesn't seem like white and ignorant.
I thought you're trying to be PC as possible right now.
He doesn't seem whitely ignorant. You know what I mean? Like usually when you see like a white guy with tattoos just saying a bunch of stuff that makes people upset, it's usually something you don't want to hear. You know what I mean? Like it's usually some nonsense. But he seems like he has some sense and he's not really just talking to talk. So he's cool. Yeah. And he didn't lose any points. So still don't really like the hog tattoos. Kind of weird.
Hey, I'm telling you don't want.
Are they gonna come for me? I'm not. I just think they
used to be on my ass.
Placement, okay?
They still probably gonna be on my ass.
Shout out to Hog, the Hangover gang, right?
Yeah, Hangover gang.
It's okay.
I don't want no smoke.
I get hungover a lot too. Does that mean does that work?
Is she gang? Can she be gang now because she gets hungover?
I'm not gonna get a hog.
I was about to say you gotta get the hog tattoo right there though.
No, you should have told me for Halloween. Then I would have put a hog on my forehead. Okay. But yeah, it just could have been a better picture. But other than that, he seems like a cool guy. Cool guy.
Now, shout out to Tom. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate people that are.
He's independent.
Yeah.
You know, he includes his girlfriend. He said she'd be recording his videos.
That's a fact. She do.
Cool.
She's talented too. That's a fact. Yeah. She also makes music herself as well.
Shout out to the girlfriend.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's hard. That's hard to maintain at times too. You feel what I'm saying? Working with like your significant other. Y'all might have differing opinions or differing viewpoints on stuff, and you know the money essentially going to both of y'all. So it's like y'all break it up too. Cause y'all are a couple, but since y'all are individuals, y'all did individual work on a project that is making money off of it. You know, that's honestly, it's dope.
It gets complicated.
But that is super sticky.
Not my thing. I don't do business pleasure. I don't just, you gotta just be my support system. Don't come and be, not my thing. But shout out to y'all though. Good for you.
I keep making it work. Hopefully make it work. Word. Cause I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't make no couple channel. I wouldn't make no nothing that got to do with my.
Couple channel would be a vibe. I just don't. Why not?
Because like it's the same thing.
But I feel like in your situation, you're gonna be doing all the work because this is what you do. You know what I mean? So.
But that's not even the point. It's the fact that there's bread coming from both of our faces. So the girl.
But if all we're doing is, oh hey babe, let's make TikToks or something. You know what I mean? Oh hey, like I did this prank on him and let's upload it on YouTube. Like, that's pretty fair. Like,
oh, I said couple channel. Couple channel means
that's
that
a couple channel.
Couple channel means
Couple
that
channels they be doing prank videos.
no, that's a fact.
Doing, like,
but I'm saying couple channel would mean that we're making videos as a couple because it's a couple channel. So that means that it's probably more so would be both parties, not just like me making a video or her making a video. Be like, you know, integrated where we're both. So like at that point now we're a business because it's our channel. So our ideas and our content ideas have to be based around like both of us, not just me. You know what I'm saying? So like that just brings in a bunch of extra stuff.
That's why it's a couple channel.
Exactly.
But I'm confused as to where it's not 50-50 here.
I'm not saying it's not 50-50. I'm saying being that
You just wouldn't do it.
I just wouldn't do it. Like it's just, and then outside
it is extra work.
It's
I
not even money.
have to worry about, but like,
you know what I'm saying? But it's not even the money part.
Say I wouldn't do it.
It's the part that like I'm a pretty like relatively, even though I be all over the internet, I'm a pretty private person. So like your whole relationship is on the internet and it's over.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's
fond
literally
of that
over.
either. Like I hate how like usually people who go viral like they'll start staging stuff and like
because they just feed it for the views
and
now.
like, oh, he finds so and so. He walks into the car and I'm on the phone with another guy. Like, okay, well, you know what I mean?
I don't believe you.
Yeah, word. Like
how many pranks can someone do on somebody before they just get fed up and leave?
Nah, word. Yeah, that too.
You know.
And I've already seen half of them on the internet. Somebody did it, you know. So it's just like, all right. Well.
Hey man.
Shout out to the real pranksters though.
Shout out to the real pranksters. Shout out to Tom McDonald. Shout out to HOG. Tell me, what would you get at, John?
I like Tom McDonald. I'm gonna let it bang for him. He seems like a pretty cool guy. I want to see the rest of his tattoos too. Not a lot of them, so probably got some stories. I feel like people with tattoos, it's either, oh, here's this really cool story about my really cool tattoo, or just like, yeah, I saw this online. Oh yeah, I just winged it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I have this can of beans because it was just funny. You know, like,
now you doing stuff like that, you're a menacing individual. Like you sat there and got a can of beans tatted for no reason.
One time I saw a girl who on her hand right here, she had Reese's, the Reese's logo with a peanut butter cup under it. Reese's.
She probably got daddy issues. Word too. Really, but good video. I appreciate time. Appreciate the HOG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She don't want no smoke, by the way. I don't want no smoke. She don't want no smoke. Don't give her smoke. I know what it feels like to get smoke from y'all. I don't want that. I don't want none. Trust me. I only react to Tom because I like hearing Tom's opinion. And honestly, I'd be confused why they even be giving me smoke. I really don't be feeling like I say. I don't know. But at the same time, like I said,
is it controversial? Because I thought y'all like controversy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. They be like they haven't been mean to me in a little bit, but like when they was being mean to me, I was so confused. I really didn't know what I was saying. I was irritating them so much. You feel me? But you know, people have told me that I can say things that just irritate them.
You've been brushed under the bridge.
You know what I'm saying? Water on the bridge. Though. I want no smoke.
Yeah. But
that's gonna do it for the episode of Elajas Reacts. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell so you know every time we drop a new damn video. Make sure you follow Taylor Elajas on TikTok and Instagram for more funny and satirical content. But where can they check you out at?
You guys can follow me on Instagram. It's Aphrodite with an F. So it's AFRODITE.BK because your girl is from Brooklyn. I do a lot of cool stuff, a lot of fun stuff. You guys should tap in and check me out.
Actually, you know what I'm saying? Quite devious. My name is Taylor Elajas, and you're watching Elajas Reacts.
Big Reaper, and I'm back for the killing. When I get on the track, say what I'm actually feeling. I'm a murder baby, you my next victim, maybe.